Keith Urban has been long known for being genre flexible when it comes to his music. His latest album, Graffiti U, sees more crossover material and pop powerhouse collaborations, which begs the question, is Keith still country? Teri Hart asked the singer about it.
So do you still identify as a country artist?
Well, I identify as an artist. I mean, I've always identified as an artist, musical artist. It's gonna be a long hot summer, wish you did it again. And I draw all kinds of, influences into my music. I mean, you could go back to my first album and there'll be songs that are hard to sort of categorize.
So has that been a challenge for you, that people have wanted to categorize you?
I think that's for other people to do. It's not for me to do. When I'm creating music, I'm not thinking of a genre. I'm thinking of expression. Just honestly reacting and responding to the inspiration in the moment. And the goal is to try and stay on that wavelength as long as possible and not get pulled off it, which can happen through critiquing. Critiquing when you're creating is instant death. It's a very dangerous thing. I think right now it's particularly hard because we're so sort of such the I generation. We film everything. We're so sort of self-aware of everything that blocking all that out to just create without thinking about trolls and the dislikes and this and that and that person, it's insanity. I think you just have to express and create. I think after the fact is when I would look at something and go, well, is that something I want to say? But the actual creation of it has to be fluid.
Knowing how challenging that is, do you have tricks and tools, or is it just training your brain to be open?
I think it's more about just being comfortable in my own skin and feeling true in what I'm creating. Even if it's some fluffy little dancey bimbo-y, fluffy pop songy thing, whatever it is, it doesn't matter.
Have you always been comfortable in your own skin?
No. That's a work in progress. Right? Are you comfortable in your own skin?
I mean, I have better days. I have more better days now than I used to.
A good friend of mine says to me, he goes, Keith, do you know how much people think of you? I said, how much? He goes, rarely. And if you walk around all day with that in your head, it's wonderfully liberating, because it's so true.